When most foreign men think of Southeast Asia nightlife, they imagine one country, Thailand. The land of smiles, neon streets, wild parties, and endless temptation. But what if I told you Thailand is no longer the undisputed king of nightlife? What if I told you a quiet neighbor, a country many men know almost nothing about, is rising fast, turning into the new frontier of nightlife, freedom, romance, and raw excitement? This is the shocking truth. Thailand's nightlife and Cambodia's nightlife are not just different. They belong to two different worlds. Before we begin, hit subscribe. 90% of viewers never subscribe, even though you watch every video. If you want more raw, unfiltered Southeast Asia videos just like this one, tap subscribe now. It's free and it helps the channel grow. Let's begin. Tonight, we compare the two in ways you've never heard before. The prices. It's the girls, the scams, the safety, the culture, the psychology, and the hidden rules no one dares to say online. This is the video Thailand never wanted you to watch, and Cambodia never expected to dominate. Let's start with the first shock, the expectations versus reality. Thailand sells a dream, a world-class reputation of nightlife that millions of men have consumed through YouTube, travel blogs, and Hollywood-style fantasies. Everyone arrives thinking they're entering paradise. But Cambodia? No expectations, no hype, no global marketing. Men arrive with zero imagination, and that's exactly why they walk away stunned. Thailand's nightlife meets expectations. Cambodia's nightlife exceeds them because no one goes in expecting anything. And when you expect nothing, everything feels extraordinary. In Thailand, nightlife is a polished product. Everything feels rehearsed, curated, perfected over decades. The shows, the bar streets, the dancers, the smiles, they know exactly what you came for before you even sit down. It's efficient, predictable, and tightly organized. But because it's so refined, it sometimes feels like you're just another customer in a giant machine built for tourists. Cambodia's nightlife is the opposite. Raw, unpolished, unpredictable, full of surprises. You might walk into a quiet local bar, and suddenly it becomes the happiest night of your life. Phnom Penh, Kampot, Sihanoukville. They offer a mix of chaos and warmth that feels personal. Thailand is Disneyland. Cambodia is real life, with real people and real connections. Now let's talk about the girls. This is where men argue the most. Thai nightlife girls are masters of their craft. They are charming, strategic, trained by years of dealing with tourists. They know the game. They know the psychology. They know your loneliness before you even finish your drink. You will feel special, even if deep down you know every man gets the same treatment. Cambodian girls are different. Softer personalities, less polished, more natural, and more unpredictable. The conversations feel more genuine, less scripted, less transactional. Many men say that even nightlife girls in Cambodia treat you with a level of curiosity that feels authentic. The emotional gap is real. Thailand gives you fantasy. Cambodia gives you connection. Then comes the price shock. Thailand nightlife has become one of the most expensive in Asia. Drinks, bar fees, lady drinks, taxis, tips, everything has climbed, especially in Bangkok and Pattaya, where economic recovery and demand have driven prices up. Cambodia is dramatically cheaper, sometimes half the price, sometimes even less. A night out in Phnom Penh can cost you what two cocktails cost in Bangkok. And this difference changes everything, not just for budget travelers, but even for wealthy men. Why pay more for the same, or sometimes less, when Cambodia gives you the same thrill at a fraction of the cost? This is the unspoken reason many long-term expats quietly moved from Thailand to Cambodia. Money talks, nightlife listens. Let's move to culture. Thailand is more conservative than people realize. Behind the neon lights lies a deeply traditional society. Foreigners are expected to behave, follow rules, and respect customs they may not understand. Cambodia is more spontaneous, more laid back, less obsessed with appearances. Cambodian nightlife feels more open, more fluid. You can talk to random strangers without suspicion. You can walk into a street bar and instantly become part of the crowd. Thai nightlife is like a show. Fun, exciting, but with invisible lines you should not cross. Cambodian nightlife is like a party thrown by regular people, messy, real, unpredictable. Safety is another major difference. Thailand is safer overall, no question. It is structured, controlled, and heavily monitored. The police presence, the surveillance, the order, it all creates a sense of security. Cambodia feels more chaotic. You must use your instincts. You must stay alert. It's safe enough, but you won't have Thailand's polished security net. Ironically, this rawness is exactly what some men crave. They feel more alive in Cambodia because the rules are looser, the nights are wilder, and the energy is less predictable. But let's address the dark side: scams. Thailand has some of the most famous nightlife scams in Asia. Overpriced bills, rigged drinks, taxi traps, card tricks. Bar pressure games, they exist because the system has been running for decades and millions of men keep feeding it. Cambodia has scams too, but the scale is smaller. The nightlife industry is newer, less industrial. You're less likely to face intense upselling or manipulative tactics. Workers rely more on friendliness and repeat customers than on squeezing tourists dry. This difference alone shocks many first-time visitors. Next comes the emotional experience. In Thailand, the nightlife is thrilling, but it drains you. It's fast, loud, overstimulating. You go home excited but exhausted, like leaving an amusement park. Cambodia gives a different feeling, calmer, more human, more emotional. The nights feel less like a performance and more like a gathering. Men often say Thailand gives them adrenaline, while Cambodia gives them peace, affection, and sometimes even romance. It's a wild contrast. Let's talk about the foreigners themselves. Thailand attracts flashy influencers, Instagram models, digital nomads, and millions of tourists. The scene is dominated by competition. Who looks richer, who spends more, who gets the hottest girl, who controls the table. Cambodia attracts a different crowd. Quieter men, older men, long-term travelers, retired expats, men looking for calm, connection, and a slower pace. This also shapes the nightlife energy. Thailand is ego-driven. Cambodia is soul-driven. Thailand is quantity. Cambodia is quality. One of the biggest differences is how nightlife girls see foreigners. In Thailand, foreigners are part of the system. They represent income, survival, and opportunity. Cambodian girls don't see foreigners as walking wallets. They see them as curious outsiders, as potential friends, as interesting conversations. Many foreigners in Cambodia say they feel more respected, less judged, and more valued. And this emotional difference is powerful because nightlife is not just about drinks and lights. It's about human connection. Cambodia wins that round without trying. Another shock: how nightlife affects relationships. Thailand is full of men who arrive single and leave confused, heartbroken, or financially drained because emotional boundaries are harder to maintain in a place built on fantasy. Cambodia offers a softer landing. Men who date Cambodian women, even nightlife workers, often say the relationships feel more real, more balanced, more personal. Whether that's true or an illusion is another question, but that's the experience many men report. Let's look at the beginner experience. Thailand is overwhelming for first-timers. The moment you land in Bangkok or Pattaya, the noise, the traffic, the prices, the crowds, they hit you instantly. Cambodia is gentler. Phnom Penh nightlife is condensed, walkable, compact. It's easier to navigate. First-timers feel less lost, less pressured, and less intimidated. Cambodia feels more welcoming to the unprepared traveler, while Thailand requires a learning curve. Now let's address a hidden truth. Nightlife fame changes the product. Thailand became too famous for its own good. Too many tourists, too much demand, too many expectations. Prices go up, authenticity goes down. The nightlife becomes a business machine. Cambodia is still in the sweet spot of being unknown to most of the world. You get authentic moments, real conversations, and affordable fun because the country is still early in its tourism curve. Thailand is a finished product. Cambodia is a rising surprise. Let's talk politics and rules. Thailand has strict rules regarding nightlife hours, alcohol sales, and police enforcement. Things can close early, raids happen, restrictions appear suddenly. Cambodia is far looser. Bars stay open until sunrise. Music keeps playing. People come and go freely. The difference in freedom is shocking to newcomers. Thailand gives structure. Cambodia gives freedom. Which one is better depends on your personality. Let's talk about visas and lifestyle. Thailand has become tougher with visas, especially for long-term stays. Rules change, extensions are harder, and foreign men often feel pressure to maintain the right paperwork. Cambodia is extremely relaxed. Easy visas, simple renewals, no stress. This directly affects nightlife culture because the kind of foreign men who stay long-term shape the energy of the cities. Cambodia attracts a calmer long-stay crowd. Thailand attracts fast tourism and short-term thrill seekers. The vibe is totally different. And now, the ultimate shock: long-term satisfaction. Countless men say Thailand nightlife is unforgettable for the first few trips. But over time, it loses magic because it becomes predictable and expensive. Cambodia, on the other hand, grows on you. The more time you spend in Phnom Penh or Kampot, the more the nightlife feels like a community, not a product. Foreigners talk about Thailand burnout, but very few mention Cambodia burnout. This alone says a lot. In Thailand, nightlife is spectacular but competitive. In Cambodia, nightlife is simpler but more human. In Thailand, you chase excitement. In Cambodia, excitement finds you. In Thailand, you go out to escape life. In Cambodia, you go out to enjoy life. Thailand is a show. Cambodia is a conversation. Thailand is bright, loud, overwhelming. Cambodia is warm, quiet, and unexpected. Thailand is famous. Cambodia is genuine. The shocking differences between the two countries are not about which one is better overall. They are about what kind of man you are and what kind of experience you're searching for. If you want high-energy nights, massive lights, huge crowds, and a nightlife empire, Thailand will always dominate. But if you want something cheaper, softer, more authentic, more emotional, and more personal, Cambodia might surprise you in ways you never expected. The truth is simple. Thailand gives you the dream you paid for. Cambodia gives you the night you didn't expect. That is the shocking difference. And that is why more and more foreign men are quietly crossing the border, searching for something Thailand no longer offers. A nightlife where the smiles feel real, the conversations feel honest, and the nights feel unpredictable. This is the hidden reality behind the neon lights of Southeast Asia. Thailand built the legend. Cambodia found the heart. And depending on who you are, one of these two countries will feel like the place you were always meant to be. If you reached this far, you're the kind of viewer who loves real, honest content. So hit like, tap subscribe, and comment where we should go next. Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam. Your engagement decides the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.